Now, in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about score reduction. Now, score reduction is where we take a piece that is for big ensemble, like this orchestra here, and then we put it as, we implode it, or we reduce it down to bare bones, like piano music. And there are various ways to do this. One way that I'm going to show you is this piece that I have written. It's actually, for an orchestra that's big size, symphonic orchestra. Now, when you have your strings here, right? You have all the orchestra, empty staff, except the strings. The strings are playing the most right now. Okay, they're playing the brunt of the work in this one. But one thing that you will see if you're in, I don't know which program you guys use, but if you're in a program like Finale or Sibelius, at least, they have plugins or ways to basically reduce or implode. I say implode because you can explode chords and you can implode chords at certain points in music. You could take something that's little and blow it up into an ensemble work, get your catalyst going for that via the explode function. But this, in reduction, we are imploding. We are going from bigger to smaller. So I have scoring and arranging tab plugin tab open here. What I'm going to go down to is piano reduction. So, okay. It's going to give you select the staves to be reduced. Now, so I will select every single one of them. You can select only woodwinds or brass or strings. Let's say I wanted only strings. Let's say, go back to reduction there. And I only want violins, and we don't want 30 and 31 because that's a separate thing. So I'm going to select just the strings, and we're going to do somewhat of a reduction for those. You can also choose a split point if you're looking to reduce this for piano. It's recommended that you use a split point between the right hand and left hand treble clef and bass clef parts. But you can actually tap listen and actually say, okay, Finale, I want this F sharp in the bass clef to be my split point, and you can do that just by clicking listen, and then you'll click a note on the piano and it'll give you a MIDI note number, and it'll say that's your split point. So we selected staves to be reduced, and we're just going to reduce the strings for this one. And it normally puts piano staff at the bottom of the score. So if I go OK, it's going to do that. So look out. So now you're probably looking at this going, what in the world? Okay. The one on the top I'll show you later, but the one on the most bottom, on the bottommost thing, this one, this is our string. These are our string parts that have been reduced down from 4 or 5 parts in the orchestra to 2 parts in the piano. So if we wanted to, I could switch views, go to Studio View, and go to the bottom of the score if I can, and click S for solo. I could solo these two and just start it at the beginning, playing back. Okay, so there we go. There is our string part here. We then also have, instead of just the strings in the top most of these, I am going to, staff 30 and staff 31, we have not just the strings, but we have the whole entire piece. And this is what the reduction would sound like. So let's try it at the beginning. Alright, so that is the entire, this up here is the entire piece arranged for piano. So I know we're looking at this like, are you kidding me? I can't play all of these as a piano player. Well, good. That's why when you reduce something in a program like Finale, you're going to have to go back and finesse it. So, like, you would pedal these. If you wanted to reach this, you would have to pedal tastefully rather, you'd have to pedal these things in order to make the A, the A, and the A. So this, in my estimation, would be, okay, this is viola. This E is the, or this other A is the cello, rather, and this very bottom A is the double bass. So that's why they have those in there. So, but when I arrange for things, let's say I don't want in the first couple of things, couple of notes, I don't want the bottom note, the bottommost note. I can try and boom, get rid of it. Try to click next to it and get rid of it, and it'll re-orchestrate it the way it's supposed to be. So, and I'll just go ahead and delete these. Now some of them I may keep for added effect. You know, the double bass part has an added thing to it. So I'll do this. You know, I don't want our double bass to be without a partner. Ooh. Yeah, that's another thing. Be careful to do it to the side, to the right side, very right side of the note head. Otherwise, you end up with it lost. Okay, on the bottom, you end up with your whole note gone and not just the note that this is tied to. So anyway, there I go. There I have my, on this staff, this is where I have my now edited, or sort of edited, arrangement here. So what we're going to want to do is maybe when you have, let's say you have measure 13 right here, you still want sort of a double bass to round things out, like it is in the score itself. And you're not sure which thing to put it in. Well, in piano music, we often write in multiple voices, meaning there's a layer effect. So we can go and say, okay, we're going to go to layer 2. And we're going to put down there's our layer 1 note. Now in layer 2, we're going to put down a note that is 3 beats. But we're going to put it down here. Whoop. Nope. Okay, hold on just a sec. Layer 2. Gotta make sure you're in the layer first. Then it'll go gray, and then let's see. Ooh. I know what happened. Okay, so this is the proper way to write those parts. So E goes right there. G. Then A, quarter note. And then you've got this one. F, tie to F,